Uh, hey guys, I want to talk to you about something that I just heard about. It's a little bit old. Sorry that I'm looking at the thing. I'll try to look at the webcam. It's about a black kid named Trayvon Martin, who he was shot and killed by a man named Andrew Zimmerman. In cold blood, in my opinion. And I just want to talk to you about that. Some of you may have heard of him. I feel very sorry for this boy, and I want justice for him. Basically, what happened is, this is a theory, but it sounds perfectly true to me. Trayvon went to 7-Eleven. Sorry for that little weird twitch. So Trayvon went to 7-Eleven, and he got Skittles and what was it? Iced tea. He got Skittles and iced tea, and he was walking home, listening to music, and it was raining, and he had a hoodie on. And he was walking home, listening to music, and he's kind of doing a little dance, and someone called him, and he was talking to him. I think it was his girlfriend, and Zimmerman drives up and sees him. And this man is a horrible person, in my opinion. Because, well, just listen. Basically, he drives up and he calls 911 and says, hey, we have had some break-ins in the neighborhood recently, and I see this real suspicious black guy walking down the street, and he looks like he's up to no good. He looks like he's on drugs or something. And I guess that came from the part where he was kind of just like walking around, looking around, kind of singing to himself and talking to his girlfriend. And so then he starts talking to them, and they ask him what race he is. He says black, and they ask him all these questions, and he's following him. And he says, oh, now he's staring at me, and he drives up a little bit forward, and he told his girlfriend, hey, there's this guy following me, what should I do? And she told him, oh, I should run. And he kind of walked backward a little bit and looked in Zimmerman's window, and said, okay, I'm just going to put my hoodie up and walk away, I'm not going to run, so I don't look suspicious. And then basically he walks up to the well, he starts walking, and then Zimmerman drives even faster, and then the Trayvon starts running, and he says, oh, he's running now, and the police ask him if he's following him, and he says yes, and then they say, you don't need to do that, and he hangs up. And right at this moment, anything he does afterward automatically takes out any qualification for anything he says in his defense. He basically, like, the law states that if you can walk away from the situation, walk away. He did not do that. He basically became a vigilante, kind of, because Trayvon didn't do anything. But so Zimmerman runs up behind him, and they're in, like, I guess it was the backyard, like a shared backyard of a couple of different people, and he says, well, he puts him on the ground, and Trayvon's crying and screaming for his life. This 17-year-old kid, or I think he was 17. And these people in the two houses that were, I guess, sharing this yard, the people in both of them heard what was going on, and they both said the same thing. They said that he was begging for his life and crying and screaming, and as soon as the gunshot rang out, the crying and screaming stopped instantly. There was also a kid who was walking his dog, a 13-year-old black kid, and, well, I'm 12, which is pretty much the same age. I'm going to be 13 pretty soon, and I know most kids are like this. If we saw some kid or heard some kid get shot and we knew for a fact, we would not lie. We would not exaggerate. We would do nothing. We would tell someone. We are not bad kids. Now, so, sorry this video is getting kind of long, but then again it's not much longer than any of my gaming videos, but then again this could be boring unless you're actually interested in Trayvon Martin's story, which I hope you are, and I hope that's why you're watching. But, so, he shoots him in cold blood, for no reason whatsoever. He sat there and he begged for his life and he pulled the trigger. That is not okay. And I heard that, well, he went and he was supposed to be in jail for 2 years, I think it was. Sorry, I looked up. But, he got out on parole for $150,000 and he went out. And it may be true, well, as far as I know, to this day, he still is free. But I did hear that, well, from one person on YouTube, that he's in jail now, but I don't know. But, so, anybody who cares, research yourself. Try to find anything out. Get justice for this kid, if he doesn't already have it. Because he deserves it. No one deserves to die. No one.